In this video, we are going to review the features of the Database Manager. The Database Manager is where we can upload and create a database for use in GoContact. To access the Database Manager, click on the Database Manager icon on your left-hand menu bar. Once there, we can see the number of databases that we have functioning in GoContact. We can search for a specific database using the search tool here and entering the name. We can also view databases by active or inactive, and whether or not they were created by a user or the system. The grid will display the ID that GoContact has assigned to this database, the name that you provided to the database, the number of contacts or leads in this database, whether it works exclusively or not, the campaign that was assigned to it, whether this database is active or not. We can also assign and view the DID here. We can determine if this is going to show the phone number by marking it private or not. We can see the date that this database was created and the maximum tries to reach those leads or numbers. Please note, if we enter 10 here, but on the campaign using the database, we establish a maximum number of tries as 5, GoContact will use the smallest number to determine the max tries. When we select a database from the grid, we can see how it's working. The box on the right shows us how many are new contacts, how many are recycled, how many have been scheduled for callbacks, how many are closed, or if they are working in an IVR campaign, how many are in the hopper waiting to be contacted. In the top right, you also have the options to create a new database, edit a current database, download this database, or delete it. Please note, deleting a database is permanent. Once deleted, there is no way to retrieve it. Let's create a new database. To create a new database, we're going to click on New. And we need to give our database a name. Next, we need to select a campaign where this database will be working. We need to choose an outcome for the added contacts if we want to give them an outcome any other than new. We can choose from all the pre-configured outcomes in GoContact. Next, we need to select an extra field template that we have previously created. And we can decide if this is going to affect contact outcomes on a system inbound call, meaning are we going to link this database or not? We can decide if we want to assign this database to a specific agent or group. To do that, we'll click on Manage Assignments. And we can search for the group or agent that we want to handle this database. I'm going to search for our training and development team. Once I select it, I click Assign in the right-hand corner. And now you can see that I have one group assigned to manage this database and 0 agents. Depending on the characteristics of your operation, you might want to have specific people working this set of leads. If that's the case, we need to apply this assignment to make it function. You can see now that you have 2 options under agent assignment mode. Preferred, meaning that if the agent or group working with this database is not available, another agent or group could take this call. Or exclusive, meaning that this client or database is only going to be worked by this agent or group. Next, we need to select the database to upload, and we need to choose whether this database is going to be exclusive or not, and whether or not we want to deactivate the database once we've reached the limit of contact attempt. Then we're going to click Upload. Next, we're going to have to map our template fields to the fields from our database. We want to make sure that the contact name is in fact the contact name, the email is the email, and the phone number is the phone number. And then we're going to save the template here. The advantage to saving a template is the next time we work within this database, we won't have to remap these fields. And we can see that our template was successfully saved. So the next time we come in here to upload data to this database, we can just choose the new database template and it will already have those fields mapped. Next, we want to match the fields. Once we click Match Fields, GoContact is going to show us the total number of contacts that were added. In this case, we can see the total number of contacts was 4, the total number of invalid contacts is 0, and if there are duplicates, in this case we have 4, we can choose to keep those by selecting Yes here or choosing not to load them by toggling that off. Then we click Load Database, and a pop-up will let us know that the database was successfully created. Now we're back on the main page and we can see the database we've just created. We can see I have 4 new contacts waiting to be contacted. If I download this, I will see the template fields I mapped as well as any additional data collected by GoContact.